Inevitably, where there's toddlers, there's tantrums, and Amanda has to work hard to juggle her workload with the youngest members of the family.
Right, wait there, 1 minute.
1 minute.
Go nowhere. Out of the way. Thank you.
Though the children are off school, Mum Amanda is always teaching them.
Come on. OK, Sid.
What?
Where do you cut the string?
By the knot.
Can you see the knots?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Can you put it out in little piles so they can all get some?
A little pile.
They all have to share, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
6-year-old Sydney is keen to be a farmer like his parents, and he's learning what a harsh winter means for the sheep.
They can't eat the grass. Is this why you've been hay?
That's exactly it, Sydney. They haven't got any grass. See, it's really important, Sid, that you come to your sheep on days like today, because, you know, they're really hungry. And this, do you remember making this in the summer?
Yeah.
Smell it. You smell in there.
Come
Can you smell it?
on.
It's full of, like, herbs, there's hay rattle, there's marsh marigolds, all kinds of things. So it's really good for them. What are you eating? Are you sampling some of the food? Okay. Sid, do you know what a hoof is?
Does it make sheep's feet more grip?
Yes, it gives sheep's feet more grip. That's correct. Yep, that's one sort of hoof. But the other sort of hoof is actually where the sheep live. It means a hoof. You know the ones that live at the top of there? Well, they could go wherever they want because there's no boundaries. There's no wall to keep them there. But they don't because they know they live there, and that's called their hoof. So I wonder if you're going to be like that when you're bigger, huh? What do you think? Will you go off exploring, or will you just want to stay here on your hoof?
Stay there.
Stay here.
The first-time mothers carrying multiple lambs often need help during labour, so Amanda's teaching 9-year-old Edith how to head off any problems.
She's licking her first lamb off at the moment.
You just need to watch for the second one. Usually she'll give it a right good lick, and then hopefully you'd hope that the second one will come out nice and easy as well.
Yeah.
But you just have to be careful.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can have the first one and smother the second one.
Oh, yeah.
So you just keep watching. You are the eyes and ears of the place. If it looks like she's not going to turn around and lick it, or it looks like it's struggling to breathe, you know what to do.
Yeah.
OK?
I've seen at least 20 lambs being born. There could be problems with the lambs, like they come out the wrong way, or like they're premature or too small. So you can't be afraid to get your hands dirty. She should have had the second one by now.
If the sheep doesn't deliver soon, both mother and baby could die. So Edith calls on Mum to step in.
Ida, do you want to get the lamb? And then we'll have to get hold of her. Stand there. I don't want her to stand. Just stand there for a minute. Ah, you bugger. Right, you can chase the rest back down here and pop them back in. Do you want to lamb it?
OK.
Good lass. Straighten the legs down. That's it. Good lass.
Will the head just follow?
It's right there. Downwards, that's it. Good lass. New piece of straw. Get him sneezing. That's it. Good lass.
It is exciting to lamb the sheep. I can't really describe it.
His head, you don't need to be hung. Come on, get his feet. Straighten his feet out. Pull. 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 Brilliant. Right, lay him down. Get a piece of straw and poke it up his nose. Quickly. Come on, poke it up his nose. And then he'll sneeze. Go on. That's it. Look. There you go. You could just see his head, couldn't you? And his feet.
So I pulled it out.
So you pulled it out. So you lammed her.
Yes.
That was brilliant. Huh? You should be well proud.
Top.
That was really, really good. Huh? And what does she need now?
Oh.
What's the most important thing she needs when she's just lambed?
Oh, water.
Yeah, she needs a bucket
So
of
I
water.
get the water.
Oh, good lass. Well done.
They need lots of water.
I am proud of them. There's nothing they like more than to come out here helping. So whether it's mucking pens out or shifting sheep or whatever, it's kind of a lot of lessons all rolled into one. That's a full lamb now, look. Huh? I think he's going to sleep now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I think it's important that they're involved with all aspects from a very early age, because then hopefully everything makes sense to them.
What do you think of them all, Sydney?
Fluffy. Fluffy.
It's very floppy and warm.
Birds and bees, life and death and all the rest of it. It's not a question of kind of hiding away from those kind of subjects. I suppose it's a question of explaining it. It's also good for yourself as well, because then you also question your own motives as well.
And don't you get paid?
We do get paid. Mum and Dad pay me to catch them. So
How much is it?
it's £3 a all, which is pretty good. But it's all right. We got one, Mum.
You've got one?
Yeah.
So does that mean I owe you some money? Where is it? I need the body of evidence. I need to be able to see your handiwork. Ah, don't they feel lovely? What do you think of that? Do you like it?
No.
Oh, thank you. Huh? Does it feel nice?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Don't kiss it.
What do you think?
Berry.
What are you going to do with that?
Berry.
Bury it? Good thinking. Yeah, bring it back here because it needs to be hung up. Reuben goes and hangs them up on the fence because that is the traditional way that you prove how many Maudis that you've caught. It's how you're paid. You're paid per how many you actually catch. Also, I suppose it's kind of a signal to other people that you're on top of your job and that you're looking after your farm and your fields. There never was nursery or daycare or anything like that. There's always somewhere to go and always an activity going on. So as long as they want to get involved in it, they're never bored. We're just getting these wool sheets tied up so that the wool doesn't fall out, so they're all packed up and ready to go off to be sorted up at the factory. 2 twists, 1, 2, through there, and then it pulls it tight.
The family will shear and then pack over 2,000 kilos of wool during the summer months. A huge amount of work for the £200 they hope to receive.
Once upon a time, the wool used to pay the rent on tenanted farms. When Dad was a little boy, if a sheep died, the wool was worth that much that he used to have to shear the dead sheep. Because wool was worth something, and now it's not.
Why isn't the wool worth as much now than it was?
Because if you look at everything you're wearing and that I'm wearing, who's wearing anything that's made out of wool? No, exactly. In fact, I think there is one wool jumper in the bottom, in the bottom of the wash basket, but it's been there for a very long time. If you wear wool jumpers, although they're nice, you have to look after them a bit more. Or else you wash them and they come out the size of Nicky New. They come out gnome size. That's a really, really, really good job.
Who's gonna get in first?
As it's 30 degrees, Amanda's taking time out to cool off with the kids in the stream that cuts through the farm's backyard.
Come on, Edo. After we've been shearing, you're so greasy and mucky that cleans you off. And if I'm being really lazy parent, I can just give them a bar of soap and let them get on with it. Miss out the bath time bit. The summer holidays, that's the big guilt thing. When they go back after the 6 weeks holidays, every year there will be somebody who's been on safari and someone who's been whale watching in flaming Norway or something or other. I mean, I think any parent kind of beats themselves up and thinks, oh, you know, maybe I should be doing this, maybe I should be doing that. But if I look at them as a whole, I see them as happy kids that are enjoying themselves and having loads of fun. And I think that's fine. I really do. I forgive myself, in other words. Do you like him? He's a bit bigger, isn't he, now?
Yeah.
Don't they grow up fast? I ask myself that frequently. It's just beautification. It's just making... Why?
To make the black black and the white white.
If you're going into the show ring, you want to be looking your best.